Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Arora and welcome to my YouTube channel Chem 3D Mind Catalyst. So today we are going to do one very simple but important topic of class 11 chapter 1. The topic is empirical formula. There is one empirical formula and one molecular formula. For example, glucose. What is the formula of glucose? The molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. क्या इन तीनों एलिमेंट्स कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, क्या इनमें से कोई एक नंबर कॉमन आ रहा है? कि 6 इज कॉमन, कि ग्लूकोज इज C6H12O6 और अगर हम इनमें से 6 कॉमन ले लें तो इट विल बिकम CH2O। तो जो ये 6 कॉमन लेने के बाद फॉर्मूला बना दैट इज नोन एज एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला। सिमिलरली वी नो बेंजीन, हमने ये सब वर्ड सुना हुआ है क्लास 10 ऑल्सो, C6H6। तो सिमिलरली इसमें से भी कॉमन ले लें 6 तो इट विल बिकम C1H1। तो दिस simplest formula of any compound, the simplest formula of any compound is known as its empirical formula, and the actual formula of any compound, is known as its molecular formula. Now methane gas. Methane means alkane. Meth मतलब one carbon and in alkanes hydrogens are 2 more than the double. तो क्या इसमें से कोई नंबर कॉमन आ रहा है? तो अगर कुछ कॉमन नहीं आ रहा तो we will take one as common, and in that case the empirical formula and molecular formula both are same. Empirical formula, molecular formula can be same also. So what is empirical formula and what is molecular formula? So this is the only concept, and now we are going to do numerical on it. So you make note of it. Here we are going to discuss one NCERT solved example. So the questions on empirical formula are like this. A compound contains 24.27% कार्बन। कैसे हमें परसेंटेज गिवन होंगी of the elements present in the formula? 4.07% hydrogen and 71.65% chlorine. Then find empirical formula. So to do the numericals of empirical formula, we have to draw a table. What we will do in case of percentage, we will take let mass of compound is equal to 100 ग्राम। तो जो परसेंटेज गिवन है कि कार्बन is 24.27%, it will become 24.27 gram, hydrogen 4.707 gram and chlorine 71.65 gram. But the most important point कि we have to take each element in its atomic singular form only. कि हाइड्रोजन को हम सिर्फ सिंगल H और क्लोरीन को सिंगल Cl की फॉर्म में लेंगे. So this is the given mass and we have to convert given mass into moles by using formula given mass by molar mass. So moles of carbon 24.27 divided by 12. Moles of hydrogen 4.07. Hydrogen single atom का mass 1 and chlorine single atom का mass 35.5. So then it will become 35.5 into 2, 71.6 आएगा टेबल में, so 0 and then again 2. And next, the last column what we have to do, we have to find the simplest ratio. Simplest ratio. उसके लिए क्या करना है कि जो हमारे पास ये मोल्स आए हैं इनमें जो सबसे लीस्ट वैल्यू है 2.02 2.02, जो लीस्ट वैल्यू होगी उससे सबको डिवाइड कर देंगे. We will divide all the moles by least value to get a simplest ratio, and that simplest ratio will give empirical formula C1H2Cl1. So CH2Cl is the empirical formula of this compound. So first we will have to find the moles and then moles to simplest ratio. बस ये टेबल बनानी है in this concept. अब आगे इसी क्वेश्चन में एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला से मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला भी पूछा हुआ है. So you first pause your video and note this. कि आप आगे इसी क्वेश्चन में they have asked for molecular formula also. तो molecular formula से empirical formula कैसे बन रहा था कि by taking a common number, by taking a common number n, so to find n, what is the formula given कि molecular mass वो क्वेश्चन में गिवन होगा डिवाइडेड बाय मास ऑफ एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला. इस क्वेश्चन में आगे लिखा होता है इफ molecular mass of compound is 98.96 gram, find molecular formula. For that we have to find n. So molecular mass is given 98.96 divided by molar mass, empirical mass of CH2Cl जो हमारा empirical formula आया था. तो कार्बन 12 plus 2 hydrogen 14 plus 35.5, it becomes 49.5. 98.96 is approx 99. So it becomes almost 2. इक्वल टू 2। अब हम एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला को वापस n से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे कि हम to find molecular formula we will multiply CH2Cl by 2, so molecular formula is C2H4Cl2. So this is an NCERT question. This is an NCERT question based on empirical formula and molecular formula. So now, question number 2. An organic compound on analysis gave carbon 57.8%, hydrogen 3.6%, and rest is oxygen. And if vapor density is 83, if vapor density is 83, find empirical formula and molecular formula. So what is vapor density? In this questions there is one term, vapor density. As we know, density is equal to mass divided by volume. पहले हम इस टर्म को समझते हैं, then we will start the question. Density is mass by volume. What is relative density? What is relative density? The relative density is density with respect to some other element. Relative density means density of substance with respect to a density of another substance. So vapor density is calculated with respect to hydrogen. Vapor density is density of substance divided by density of hydrogen. So density of substance. Now we will use this formula. Density is equal to mass over volume. So molecular mass of substance divided by its volume and divided by molecular mass of H2 divided by the volume. तो जब वेपर डेंसिटी निकालते हैं तो कंटेनर इज सेम, कि वॉल्यूम इज सेम इन केस ऑफ द बोथ. सो वी आर लेफ्ट विथ कि वेपर डेंसिटी इज इक्वल टू मॉलिक्यूलर मास ऑफ सब्सटेंस या कंपाउंड डिवाइडेड बाय मॉलिक्यूलर मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन. अब यहाँ हम हाइड्रोजन को H2 लेके 2 से डिवाइड कर देंगे, तो मॉलिक्यूलर मास ऑफ कंपाउंड इज इक्वल टू ट्वाइस ऑफ वेपर डेंसिटी. यहां से हमें इस वेपर डेंसिटी को यूज करके वी विल गेट दी मॉलिक्यूलर मास. तो हमें ये रिलेशन याद रखनी है कि मॉलिक्यूलर मास इज इक्वल टू 2 into वेपर डेंसिटी. So first we will draw the table to find the empirical formula. So what are the atoms used in the question? Atoms are carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Let mass be 100 gram. So what are the given mass? Carbon is 57.8 gram. hydrogen 3.6 gram, and rest is oxygen. We have to add this to value and minus out of 100. So 57.8 plus 3.6, 8, 6, 14. So 7, 3, 10, 1, 11. So 61.4 minus 100. So it will become 38.6 gram. The percentage of oxygen is equal to 100 minus 57.8 plus 3.6, that is equal to 38.6 gram. So after that we have to calculate moles. Carbon mass is 12, hydrogen 1, oxygen 16. So moles is equal to given mass by molar mass. Given mass by molar mass, yeah, atomic mass. So 57.8 divided by 12. So 12 fours are 48. So 98 to 4.8. 12 eights are 96. So it will become 4.8. It is 3.6 only. And it is 16 to the 32. 6. So approx 2.4. Now we have to find simplest ratio. So what we have to do, we have to divide it by the least moles, and least moles are of oxygen 2.4. So we will divide each by 2.4. So oxygen simplest ratio is 1. So decimal cancel. 36 upon 24. It will come 1.5, and 48 by 24, it will become 2. So in this question, ये जो hydrogen है, it is in decimals 1.5. So what we will do to calculate simplest whole number ratio, we will multiply each by 2, ताकि हाइड्रोजन होल नंबर में आ जाए. It will, the empirical formula is now C4H3O2. This is the empirical formula. This is the empirical formula of the compound. Now to calculate molecular formula, we will again find the common number, that is by molecular mass divided by empirical mass. तो molecular mass कैसे आएगा? 2 into vapor density. 2 into 83 divided by empirical mass. 12 into 4, 48 plus 3 hydrogen 3 plus 2 oxygen 32. So 166 divided by 83. So 83 into 2, 166. So we will multiply the empirical formula by 2. And that will become C8H6O2. This is the empirical formula and this is the molecular formula. So you have to remember this vapor density term. Pause the video, understand the question. So this is all about empirical formula and molecular formula. So you like this video, so thank you so much.